Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Boucher Field for today's matchup between the Mariners of Maine Maritime Academy and your Husson University Eagles. At this time, we would like to honor our seniors, Abigail Booth and Montana Carrier, for their contributions to the women's lacrosse program. First, we would like to take a moment to honor the seniors of Maine Maritime. Number 8, Megan Wimpheimer, and number 15, Aubrey Mitchell. At this time, we would like to welcome the senior class and their families to the field. Each one of them has elevated not only themselves, but the program during their time as an Eagle. We appreciate all of their hard work and dedication throughout the last 4 years and wish them the best of luck as they continue on with their educational and professional careers. First up, number 4, Abigail Booth. A 3-year starter for the Eagles, Booth has played 38 games, starting 37 of them. Over the course of her career, she has scored 6 goals, tallied 1 assist, and scooped up 50 ground balls. However, what Booth did will be remembered for most is her incredible defense, especially on the elbow. Her defensive efforts has caused 41 turnovers and earned her a spot on the 2023 North Atlantic Conference All-Conference First Team. She'll graduate next weekend with a Bachelor of Hospitality and Tourism Management and is joined today by her parents, Jen and Mike, and sister Amber. Next, number 17, Montana Carrier. In her 4 years on college circle, Montana Bell is starting every game she has played, bringing her career total to 42. As a 2-year captain, Carrier has been a pillar of our defense, causing 26 turnovers and picking up 48 ground balls. Her communication, leadership, and ability to lift her teammates' spirits in pivotal moments of the game have played a larger role in our on-field success. Montana is working towards her bachelor's in nursing and is joined today by her parents, Mark and Melissa, and her sister, Michaela. Once again, give it up for Abigail Booth and Montana Carrier. The NCAA North Atlantic Conference and Husson University promote good sportsmanship by the student-athletes, coaches, and spectators at today's contest. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student-athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from Boucher Field. Welcome to Boucher Field for today's game featuring the Mariners of Maine Maritime Academy and your Husson University Eagles. First introducing the starters for Maine Maritime Academy. Number 1, Hazel Stoddard. Number 2, Haley Fardon. In goal, number 3, Ella Bowes. Number 4, Lillian DeVersi. Number 5, Mallory Erickson. Number 6, Rebecca Caron. Number 8, Megan Wimpheimer. Number 11, Abby Wong. Number 13, Sadie Veloza. Number 15, Aubrey Mitchell. Number 16, Bella Scolaro. And number 17, Chloe Combs. MMA is under the direction of Steve P. Now introduce the starters for your Husson Eagles. A sophomore from Farmingdale, Maine, number 1, Avery Baker. A freshman from Augusta, Maine, number 3, Isabel Assa. A senior from Wells, Maine, number 4, Abigail Booth. A junior from Hyde Park, Vermont, number 5, Maddie Benoit. A junior from Georgia, Vermont, number 7, Sydney Happ. A sophomore from Bangor, Maine, number 10, Layla Martinez. A senior from Chelsea, Massachusetts, number 11, Sophia Gomez. A junior from Redfield, Maine, number 14, Natalie Whitten. A junior from Concord, New Hampshire, number 15, Jordan Langle. A senior from Richmond, Rhode Island, number 17, Montana Carrier. A senior from Tewksbury, Massachusetts, number 21, Devin Veets. And in goal, a junior from Lewiston, Maine, number 22, Emma Begin. The Eagles are coached by Amanda DeHaze, and she's assisted by Caitlin Dalla. There will be no national anthem.
And we are here live at Boucher Field, sun gleaming down on a beautiful day as we are about to get underway between two teams who are red hot and look to carry this momentum going into the playoffs. It's the Mariners of Maine Maritime Academy taking on your Eagles of Husson University. We're live on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Once again, I'm Sam Miller, joined alongside Max Sturm. Max, both these teams playing at a very good level as of late, and I think we're in for a real treat today.
Yeah, both teams doing pretty well so far this season, and it's the last regular season game for the Eagles, currently sitting second in the NAC Conference, 5-1 conference record, and coming off of a 16-5 win over Thomas College. The Mariners, on the other hand, are 3-3 in the conference, currently on the outside looking in, that fifth seed right now. Only 4 teams make it to the NAC playoffs, so this is a big game for them. A win today would go a long way. They would need some other help too, but this is how you get that start.
Absolutely. The Eagles, off to a really rough start of their season. They lost their first 4 games, and then their last 3, they really turned it around, winning their last 3 games pretty handily as well, so this will be a very good matchup. Now on the side of the Mariners, 8-6 overall this year, and for the Mariners as well, their game plan starts and ends with the play of junior from Old Orchard Beach, Hazel Stoddard. She has had a fantastic season. She has scored 58 goals, 37 assists, tallied 95 points, and is shooting 79% on the goal. So she's going to be a huge point of emphasis if the Mariners want to come away with a win here.
And another one that we want to talk about is Lillian DeVersi, another player for this Mariners squad that has 50-plus goals on the season. If she's open, she will find a way to score. The Eagles definitely have to try and stop the 2 of them today.
Both those teams deep, and we are underway here at Boucher Field as Stoddard gets the start with the ball in her stick. Finds a teammate. That one is Mitchell. Back to Stoddard. Stoddard going to see a lot of action with the ball in her stick today. She's going to be a point of emphasis as Martinez gets the start on her today. That's going to be a matchup to look out for.
They're going to pressure Stoddard a lot, I believe. Didn't really get back to her quick there. She hasn't really tried to make her way in towards the shooting zone yet.
As Mitchell and Stoddard playing a little 2-woman game right now. Martinez trying to clog those passing lanes.
And don't sleep on Aubrey Mitchell either. 41 goals on the season for herself. Has also been a contributor for this team.
Gets the screen for Mitchell right there. It does Stoddard. Gets that one over to Chloe Combs. And here comes 16. That's Scalaro. Tries to float that one in. No good there. That one scooped up by Viets, the reigning NAC Defensive Player of the Week. And the Eagles have a chance to put some points on the board.
Aubrey Mitchell there had a good opportunity to score. Good job by Began to stop that one. And the Eagles defense holds up.
As Martinez floats that one up. That one scooped up and away by Natalie Whidden. So that thing's up back to Martinez. Martinez, one of the speedier players, not only for Husson, but in the entire North Atlantic Conference as well. Finds Baker. Looking to get some points on the board early. Tries to find Lengo. No good there. That one scooped up. And knocked away there. Scooped back up by Lengel. Lengel surveying the defense. Finds Benoit. Benoit circles around. Makes a move and gets that one to go. Maddie Benoit some early Coke butter cheese on that one. And gives the Eagles a very early lead. Very quick to start out.
And Maddie Benoit, one of the players that we should highlight, having her best statistical season. This will be her 14th goal of the season. They just found her coming around the crease. Not much defense standing in front of her. One-on-one with the goalie. That's kind of been her bread and butter all year, Sam.
Absolutely. Maddie Benoit, one of the most balanced players in the North Atlantic Conference. Not only can she play stifling offense, but her defense should not be overlooked. She has caused 22 controlled turnovers and has scooped up 30 ground balls. She's a very solid two-way player for this Eagles team that has depth to spare, and we'll need all of it in this game. As this is Langle and Stoddard in the face-off circle.
Interesting, they have Langle in there early. Usually she shows up in the draw control later in the game. Usually Layla Martinez is taking that, but different game plan for the Eagles today.
As Viets floats that one up to Whidden, there's a little tracking down that one is Whidden, as well as Wimpheimer for the Mariners. And that one's going to stay here with the Eagles. Whidden looking for some offense here. Takes it around the back of the goal with Haley Fardon in her grill. That one's scooped up. Baker right left-hand side. Finds Lengel. Lengel looking to make a move. And that one's intercepted. Here come the Mariners on a fast break.
Who else? Hazel Stoddard gets the pick. Taking it down. It'll be a fast break opportunity here for the Mariners early on.
Stoddard looking to push the pace really quick. That one's going to Mitchell.
They'll settle it down. Eagles will have a chance to get their defense set.
As Mitchell will handle it. Top of the crease. Excuse me, that was Mitchell. This was back to Stoddard. Over to Mitchell once again. There's Chloe Combs over there. Mitchell trying to clog those passing lanes. Mitchell. Over to Stoddard. Really trying to move the ball around here. Look for some offense. As Mitchell gets it back. Try to rifle that one into Caron. Or Caron, excuse me. And that's going to be turned over and go back to the Eagles.
Yep, just a common foul there. Maddie Benoit got hit in the head with a stick, and I think it was going the other way anyway. Here's Martinez.
Martinez loves to push the pace. She really can up the tempo at any given time. Very synonymous with speed is Layla Martinez.
And I think that we've had a lot of conversation about, especially in this last game at home versus Morrisville, where she had a few goals for herself. But just her transition, her ability to transition and make fast break opportunities, that's something you want to watch out for today.
As Azov gets the ball right there, gets it over to Benoit once again. Baker. And Baker, a quick 2-0 lead for the Eagles as Azov with a beautiful pass to Baker. And Baker scores her first goal in this one.
And it's a similar play to the last one, Sam, the last goal by Benoit. Baker just wraps around the crease, able to receive the pass, get in front of the goal, and lay it in over the goaltender.
That makes goal number 34 for Baker this year. She's having herself another fantastic year in her sophomore season. From Farmingdale, Maine, she's caused 13 turnovers. She has shot nearly 72% around the goal. She's having herself another fantastic year. And the Eagles, Max, a very quick surge on the offensive side to get 2 points early on in the game.
And, Sam, I think one of the big differences between the team last year and this Eagles squad this year is the ability to find more than one playmaker. Last year we saw Avery Baker with nearly 50 goals on the season, and there weren't a lot of other players who got even close to that mark. This year you see a lot more players on this Eagles squad with 10, 20 goals on the season, definitely sharing the ball a lot better.
As the faceoff's won by Lingle, Gomez looks to control the pace. Here's Martinez. Tries to find Azoff right there, but no good on that one. That one's scooped up by a teammate. Here comes Husson once again. And that one's going to roll out. Turned over by the Eagles, and the Mariners will have it back once again.
And the Eagles are looking to get those quick shots off. That's what's worked so far for them. Haven't spent a lot of time in the offensive zone. Haven't had to really make any plays up. They got those 2 goals relatively quickly.
As this one's going to be controlled by Stoddard here. Double team with Benoit and Lingle right in their grill. Stoddard looking to spin around the defender. Gets trapped right there. Makes a move to her left, looking for some help. She finds Fardon right there. Over to Veloso. And here comes Mitchell pushing up the right hand side of the field. Over to Combs. Here's Scalaro. And there's the goal there. That one scored by number 4, Lillian DeVerzy. It's a nice pass from, that was Scalaro running down the field. And the Mariners answering back with a quick goal.
Make that 55 on the season for DeVerzy. Able to just kind of cut across. It was kind of a strange play here. She was cutting one way, and the pass came from another. Able to snag that ball and have a pretty close shot there on Emma Begin, and makes this game 2-1.
DeVerzy shooting 85% on the goal this year. She is having herself another fantastic season. Her first season in the black and the gold for the Mariners. As the faceoff is taken away by Lingle. The turnover there, faceoff violation. Mariners will get possession back, and here comes Stoddard. Stoddard looking to push the pace once again. She finds Mitchell. Scalaro. Scalaro was looking for, looks like DeVerzy once again, cutting to the middle of the crease, but no good on that one. Scooped up by Carone. Over to Mitchell. Back over to Stoddard. Here comes Combs. Stoddard once again. And Mitchell. The bread and butter for the Mariners, they really love to slow the pace down and just wait for that one opening in their opponent's defense, and that's what they're trying to do right here. As Mitchell finds a cutting DeVerzy, no good on that one. Scooped up by Benoit, and here come the Eagles on the fast break once again. Benoit looking for an opportunity here. She finds Baker. Baker, the perfect person you want, just controlling the pace of the game. Makes a move past the defender, loses the ball right there. Scoops that one back up. Gets checked by Mitchell. And they're going to have a foul on that play.
It'll stay here. And like you were saying, Mariners were really trying to spread the defense out, but they're playing a pretty tight-packed zone, the Eagles are.
As Benoit cuts right across the left-hand side, finds Martinez, who gets it over to Witten. And there's Martinez once again trying to scoop it up. Good heads-up play there from the goalie, scooped up by Gomez. Gomez back over to Witten. Witten looking for some offense once again. Circles around the center of the crease. Pulls that one back out. Good defense there from the Mariners. Finds Baker. Baker makes a move inside and gets that one to go. Baker's second straight goal on 2 possessions of the goal, and the Eagles have given themselves a 2-goal lead once again.
And on this one, Sam, not really the same as the last one. The last one, she came around the net and had the pass received. This time she does it herself. Makes a few moves around defenders and gets herself that same one-on-one opportunity with the goaltender Bowes. Got a 3-1 game here now early on in this one.
Goal number 35 now and counting for Avery Baker. She is always a player who is, might be the beating drum to the heart that is the Eagles' offense here. She's always playing with an incredibly high motor, can do it all on the field. A very, very solid player in this North Atlantic Conference. As we're in the center of the turf once again. Face-off's up. This one Little scrum for it. This one's going to be controlled by the Eagles. Devin Viets once again showcasing her defensive prowess on the play. She finds Whidden. Whidden with a lot of room to operate here on the right-hand side of the field. Puts it back out. Finds Baker once again. Baker trying to make a move past the defender. She finds Gomez. Gomez fleeces that one in to go. Avery Baker having her paw prints on every single play in this game. That time finding Gomez, and the Eagles extend their lead.
And we'll take a look back at this one. An impressive goal there. Not sure the replay is going to show up here. Here we go. Just a quick pass down the lane. Taking it inside, and Gomez eventually will receive this pass, make a move to the inside, and lay it in on the right side of the goalie.
Very good heads-up play there once again from Avery Baker. We talked about her scoring, but her distribution of the ball is also something to not be overlooked. As the faceoff's taken by Stoddard this time. Stoddard trying to run out in transition. Looking for some offense here. She finds Diversey. Back to Stoddard. Mitchell, top of the key. Back to Stoddard, left-hand side. Eagles now giving them just a little bit of space on their offensive drive here. As Combs gets that one. Back over to Mitchell. Looking for some offense here are the Mariners. Here is Stoddard. Definitely the person you want the ball in her stick. As Mitchell and Combs, they keep passing it around there, looking for some offense. Started with a bit of room to operate here. Looking for some options, finds Mitchell.
Now you see the offense closing in, not playing as far wide out.
As Combs trying to get a cut to the paint there. That one picked up by a teammate. That one scooped over. That was Diversey once again trying to get that one to go. No good there. Scrum for it. That's Heth. That was Heth. As well as, I believe that was Veloso down there fighting for the ball on that one. And that was going to stay with the Mariners. As it looks like there's a little confusion on the sideline from the referees. Play will resume. Here's Mitchell. Finds Combs. Now back over to Mitchell. A little bit of room to operate here. Here's Stoddard. Makes a move on the defender. Looking to drive into the center of that crease. That one batted away. Scooped up by Stoddard once again. Looking for some offense here. There's Combs. Finds Diversey. No good on that one. Looks like she's going to get hit on that play. Looks like she got whacked by Heth.
It might be a free position play here now. And it will be.
Diversey scoring that the Mariners one and only go so far in this game. And that one a bit too far left. And it will stay right here with the Mariners.
Good opportunity there for Diversey, just not able to capitalize. Put it a little bit wide left of the net. But nonetheless, though, maintain a possession here, which is ultra important. They'll have 22 seconds to work with, as we're just under 7 minutes left in this quarter.
Spangler, the new checked in Francis Spangler, gets that over to Stoddard. Stoddard looking to run around the crease here and gets that one to go off the left-hand corner. Beautiful move there from Stoddard to add on to her ginormous collection of goals. And now the Eagles only lead by 2.
And make that goal number 60 on the year for Stoddard with her second in this game. This one, she pretty much does it all by herself. Makes moves around the defense. Kind of just pushes her way through about 3 defenders there, Sam. Able to put it in the net. 2-goal game now. Eagles up by 2.
This is the kind of action we were expecting from the very get-go. Both these teams love to play aggressively on offense and have depth to spare when it comes to defense and just any other miscellaneous tasks on the field, which is definitely what you want. Especially with the playoffs coming around the corner, you want your players to be at their best, knowing their roles, knowing their assignments, sticking to and executing their game plans no matter what.
And you know the Mariners are coming out fighting today as they're on the outside looking in of this playoffs. The Eagles here, 5-1 in the conference, already pretty much have their spot secured with the 2nd seed just behind Canton. However, the Mariners still have a lot to fight for.
Bit of a miscue right there for the Eagles, but nonetheless scooped up by Viets. Viets looking for some help. She finds Gomez. And the Eagles looking to create another opportunity here as Benoit, ball on her stick, looking to push the tempo here. As she finds Lengel. Couldn't hold on to that one. which will result in the Eagles' turnover. As the Mariners will look to regain possession here. That one sent back to the goalkeeper, Ella Bows. She'll look for an opportunity here to get one to a teammate.
Tightly covered here are the Mariners by this Eagles clear defense, forcing a bad pass there into the stick of Martinez.
Martinez, right place, right time on that one. As Whitten looks to make some offense here. Tried to find a cutting Gomez once again. That one no good. Scooped up by number 16, Scalaro. That one knocked away, though. Here comes Baker. Eagles really upping the defense here. We saw it on these last two plays as Baker looks to make a move here. She's got a woman right in her grill. Pass it over to Benoit, and Benoit gets that one to go. Man, great 1-2 game from the two women on that play. Baker and Benoit combining with a fantastic goal, and the Eagles extend their lead.
And Baker gets another one here. See if we can get this one on the replay. Just a stagnant play. It's passed into Benoit on the outs, or right in the middle of the field. Didn't have a lot of room to work with to catch that ball. Makes an impressive catch and offers a quick shot into the goal.
Baker, Benoit combining for 4 of the 5 Eagles goals early on in this game. The other one scored by Sofia Gomez. The Eagles right now, looks like they are really playing. They're clicking on all cylinders. The defense is extremely aggressive. I mean, they did let up 2 goals, but nonetheless, it just seems like whenever they have the ball on their side of the field when it comes to their offense, they are just lighting it up.
Their offense is outclassing the Mariners' defense right now. They are finding a way to score, whether the Mariners are covering the inside closest to the net or trying to play out wide. So we got a little scrum right there, and it'll still go the Mariners' way. The Eagles, like you said, just able to find a goal anywhere on the field right now.
Yeah, that was Corone, Vietz, and Lengel on that play, getting a little bit mixed up there. Nonetheless, here come the Mariners once again. Here's Mitchell. Loves to control it from that top of the key, kind of left-hand side, over to Stoddard. There's Combs. Mariners, they just love just to slow the pace down in the game and then just wait for those open opportunities.
See, the Eagles are not falling for it either. They know that the Mariners in the past few possessions have started making their way inside as they're doing right now.
As the Versi looked to find, that was Mallory Erickson coming in. That one picked up by Lengel. And a bit too physical on that play for Mitchell. And the Eagles will regain possession. That'll be a foul on Aubrey Mitchell. As Lengel controls the ball now. Here is Vietz with Erickson right behind her. Here's Benoit. Benoit loves to work in that open side of the field. Just any open field in general, as this one picked up by Whitten, left-hand side. She makes a move to the middle. She's looking for some offense here. She finds Lengel. Lengel with an opportunity. Here comes Martinez. Finds Benoit. That one a little bit too strong. Looked like it was scooped up by the goalie previously, but a little scrum for down there. That's Kaylin Shilby.
A 3-on-1 fight for the ball right now. Finally, some Mariners offense gets down there. It'll stay with the Eagles. A good job by that clear defense.
That was Reed Carmichael right there coming into the play to help get that ball back, or at least try to as Martinez finds Whitten. Whitten looking to make a move on the defender. Look at there. Finds Benoit. Benoit tried to bounce that one in. Bit too short on that one. It'll stay right here. The Eagles ultra aggressive on the offensive side of the floor today. Just really trying to make those shots count as Benoit finds Whitten.
Seeing a lot of cuts here from the Eagles trying to get inside of the goal. Mariners are starting to pick up on it and covering it better.
Yeah, really a tale of two offenses. The Eagles love to just move around and just try to find their spots, whereas the Mariners just kind of pass the ball around and wait for an opening. As Lengel gets the pass from Baker. Moves around Abby Wong, and Baker tried to rifle that one in. Wong with the hit.
And
stay right here.
A little bit surprised to not see a free position shot for Avery Baker right there. She got leveled in the shooting zone. Nonetheless, they still got a possession, but Should have been a free position shot by the rulebook.
As Martinez finds Gomez once again. That one just a bit too high over the goal. Goes right into the fence. And the Eagles will get yet another opportunity right here. As this one controlled by Benoit. Looking to make a move on the defender. She finds Baker. Looks for Martinez. Trying to scoop that one up. Little scrum for it over there. Martinez battling a Mariner right there. That one picked up by Gomez. And shot clock winds down to 0 as it'll be a turnover for the Eagles.
Another great stand on defense from the Mariners. Had one a little bit earlier. Since then, have kind of had trouble stopping this Eagles offense. They do it this time. A much needed stoppage. And now they need to focus on getting the ball down to the offensive side. Not able to do so here. Another turnover for the Mariners.
That was Shilby losing the ball to Whidden on that one as Vietz looks to make a move. Tried to find a cunning Benoit. That one knocked away by Wong. Wong scoots that one up, and here come the Mariners on a fast break. Wong looking to push the tempo. Finds a teammate. That one's Carone. Carone with a lot of room to work here. She goes right to the middle of the goal. Finds Diversey. Diversey gets the ball away, and she scores! What a great play there from Diversey. Set up there by Abby Wong. The trailing Abby Wong just with so much room to operate in the field. And the Mariners with yet another goal to cut the deficit to 2.
And that was the play they needed. First Wong with the turnover, able to get it to Karen, and then finally to Diversey. Wide open, a 2-on-1 situation. Kind of like a hockey play, Sam. They kind of just pass back and forth. Finally got it to Diversey. Able to get this game within 2.
That makes 16 control turnovers for Abby Wong, the freshman of Irvine, California. And that is the second goal of the game for Lillian Diversey, having herself a very, very good game. That makes 56 on the year now for her. As it'll be Lengel and Stoddard once again in the middle of the field. This one picked up by Mitchell, and here come the Mariners once again.
Draw controls have been pretty even so far in this game, Sam. Very important to win those in a game like this where it feel like it could be a shootout.
As Mitchell and Lengel bringing the pressure, Martinez and Lengel bringing the pressure to Mitchell. No dice there as Stoddard makes a move to the middle. Lost the handle on that one. Looks like she might have got whacked on that play by Abigail Booth. And I think we're going to have potentially a free position opportunity here. Nope, I guess not. As Stoddard, Martinez playing those passing lanes. Stoddard looking for some offense here, makes a move. Finds Combs. Combs, Lengel in her grill. Tried to find Mitchell. No good there. Scooped up by Carone. Carone with a beautiful move. Loses the handle on that one. I think we got another foul on that play. I think that was on Booth. And we're going to have a free position opportunity here.
Yep. This time they will, and it'll be Carone from the top.
And Carone tried to bounce that one in, but good heads-up play from the goalkeeper, Emma Began, to get that one bounce that one away. And the Eagles will reset here.
That is such a tough shot to stop right there, Sam. A bouncer right in front of you, able to get the stick up high to stop that ball and prevent a goal. That'll be the end of the first quarter.
After the end of one, the Eagles leading the Mariners 5-3. We've seen a lot of fast-paced action, good offense, aggressive defense for both teams. We'll be in for a treat as the game progresses. Don't go anywhere, folks. You are watching the Husson Eagles Sports Network. And we're back for second period action here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Coming after the very fast-paced first period that we just saw, Max. Both these teams really playing very, very fast, executing very well, but it seems like the Eagles have just been a little bit better at doing it so far in this game.
Well, one of the big differences between the Eagles and the Mariners right now that's giving the Eagles the advantage is the Mariners are turning the ball over a lot down in the Eagles' offensive zone, just trying to clear it. The Eagles have done a great job on that clear defense so far. And only a 2-goal game right now, but the Mariners definitely have to clean up the turnovers and the mistakes if they want to stay in this game.
Well, these switching sides, draw control, this time controlled by Stoddard, having herself a game. 2 early goals in that first period. She'll be a key point of emphasis not only for her team, but for the Eagles as well. Someone to watch out for. Do not want the ball in her stick, especially when these games get very, very tight. As Mitchell and Combs will play that 2-woman game right there. Really passing it around and looking for just any opportunity here, looking for maybe a cutter. As we see, the Mariners just love to circle on behind the goal. And all of a sudden, they'll just startle you with just a quick move to the crease.
Yeah, they're trying to move around those offensive players in the back and get the defense to move with them. But this zone defense from the Eagles has proven to be like the kryptonite for that offense. The Mariners eventually end up crashing in like they're doing right now.
As Stoddard was looking for, that was Carone once again. Carone was able to scoop that one up. Booth in her grill. She finds Combs. Combs circling around looking for something. Gets it over to Stoddard. Top of the crease, finds Aversi once again. Aversi with trying to label that one in, but great play there from Began once again.
A fantastic save there by Began. Not a point-blank shot, but certainly a very fast shot coming at her, able to get the stick right in front of her and pick it off.
And speaking of fast, Martinez really pushing the pace up there as Baker had another opportunity for a goal there.
It'll be a free position shot. It was a foul against her before she had the opportunity to shoot.
Baker going for the hat trick early on, and she'll get that one to go once again. Baker, 3 goals in 2 quarters, and the Eagles now are up by 3.
More of the same from Baker here, and you'll see this free position shot, Sam, actually gets set up very quickly. I think the defense probably was ready, but didn't expect the speed from Baker directly to the net. Puts it on over the right shoulder of the goalie. And it's a 6-3 game, Sam.
36 goals now for Baker on the year. And as you said, Max, Baker's quick first step on that really just provided her everything she needed to get to that free position goal and got exactly what she needed when she needed to do it. So the Eagles right now really clicking on all cylinders, as we said, really just upping the tempo on offense and defense, and everything's clicking. So let's see how the Mariners can kind of bounce back and adjust to the Eagles right now. This will be Lengel started once again. This one taken away by Lengel, and the Eagles once again another opportunity here to score. As Lengel, she finds it's Witten on the corner there. Lengel making a move to the crease. She finds somebody. There's Martinez. That one intercepted though by Stoddard, and Stoddard looking to push the pace right here, but that's Baker right in her grill. Can be double teamed by Baker and a Zaff right there.
It was a good look from Baker to Martinez, just a little bit late on the pass. And it'll be now another possession for the Eagles as the Mariners once again turn it over in their own end.
Yeah, Wimpheimer couldn't hold on to that one. That's Witten holding on to the ball right there. She finds Benoit. Back over to Witten. There's a woman there. There's Martinez. Martinez trying to get that one in. Loses handle of the ball. That one's scooped up by Mitchell. And here come the Mariners once again on the fast break opportunity. She's hounded by 3 defenders.
The fast break was how they scored on their last one. Eagles smart to try and quickly get on that defensively and slow them down.
As Combs, Witten in her face. Loses control of the ball, regains it. Double team by Lengel and Witten now. We had 3 Eagles there on that one possession. Baker came over last minute trying to get that one away. Scooped up by Wong. Here's Aversi. And now she finds Scalaro. Scalaro loses the handle of that one. Scooped up by Began. And the Eagles will reset here.
This time they made it down to their offensive end, but the defense of the Eagles proving to be a hassle for them. Once again, those double and triple teams that you see from the Eagles, it's very common for them, and it's worked out super well, not only in this game, but for the season.
As Benoit mishandled that one, they're scooped up by Caron. Caron got whacked on that play. Here comes Stoddard, trying to start things up for a team once again. She'll wait for things to reset. Here comes Reed Carmichael once again, seeing her first minutes of the second period. Here's Carmichael once again. Scoops that one up. Here's Stoddard, and here it is once again. The Mariners really slowing down the pace and just, as you said, Max, really wanting to make the Eagle defenders just move to where they want them to go and try to capitalize on that.
Yeah, and it's not working as of yet. Eagles' game plan has been very good defensively. They know what the Mariners want to run. And once again, they get another turnover, or rather a save, turning it into a fast break opportunity.
Martinez once again pushing the pace, loves to do that. Over to Whitten. Whitten gets right into the middle of into the crease. And that one's knocked away by Bose. Good reaction play there. And the Mariners will reset. As Caron makes a move past two defenders. She's got Benoit right on her hip. Looking to find some action here. That she loses that one. And Maddie Benoit with another great play on defense there. And that's going to go back to the Mariners. Excuse me, the Eagles.
I believe. Yep, I think they might have got Maddie on the head trying to defend that. So Benoit will take it from the midline. The Eagles will get set up again. Sam, this Eagles offense, we've talked about the defense, but the offense has just done such a good job getting a bunch of players involved. Have two players over 2 goals already, but they're just taking their time and finding the open shot.
As Gomez works into the middle of the crease, loses the handle on that one. Scooped up by Abby Wong. A little 5-4 down there. There's Veloso. And scooped up by Lengel, who will reset for the Eagles. Finds Martinez. Makes a move to the crease. To get that one in. No good there. That one picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell trying to split the defense here and get her team back in position. Now back over to Bose. Bose being hounded by Lengel. Lengel trying to scoop that one up. That one pushed over to Wong. Wong scooped that one up and was able to make her way out of a jam. As she's crowded by Eagles defenders, but it'll stay with the Mariners.
It's such a tough position to be in. Again, this Eagles clear defense just playing so well right now. Those double and triple teams have proven to be so difficult to get around. There's been times where they can't even make it to the midline. They're struggling right now. Finally get it over.
As Combs handles the pass from Mitchell. Here comes DeVersey. That one trying to get scooped up by Booth. DeVersey loses that one. Here comes Booth. 2 defenders on her. That one knocked away by DeVersey once again. DeVersey, good heads-up play there. Finds Combs. Now the Mariners slowing it down, waiting for their team to get reset here. And try once again to just play at somewhat of a turtle's pace here and just wait for those big moments to strike.
I think they've got to start trying to move around the defense a little bit more. It is much harder to do when the Eagles are playing a zone defense. However, you are able to do that just by moving people around and moving the ball.
As Riley Maynard, who just checked in, will check Stoddard, top of the crease here. Here's Mitchell. Over to Combs. Combs, Martinez right in her grill. Gets a bump from Martinez, and that one's good. Combs found Mitchell cutting right to the middle of the crease. And it's a 2-point game once again.
And you'll see Combs able to get that to Mitchell, like you said. They finally start moving around some pieces on offense. Found Mitchell cutting to the middle and able to put it in the back of the net. Like you said, put it within 2 goals. MMA still very much in this despite the one-sided affair that we thought it might have been.
Goal number 42 for Aubrey Mitchell, the senior out of Spofford, Maine. also coming in with 20 controlled turnovers, 32 ground balls, and shooting 79% around the goal. And we just saw a little example of that on that last play there. A very, very key component to this Mariners team, especially if they want to make a deep playoff run. As now we see a change in the face-off circle here. We've got Martinez going against Stoddard now. We started with Lengel squaring off with Stoddard in there. See how this changes things. As ball is up. And that one controlled, scooped up by Benoit. Going to get whacked on that one by Mitchell. And it's going to stay with the Eagles. As Benoit finds Witten. Really utilizing that right-hand side of the field. Waiting for team to get back. Here's Baker. Baker with a hat trick early on in this first half. Here's Martinez. Finds a cutting Maynard. Maynard hounded by Wong. Gets it back to Martinez. Martinez makes a move to the right. Finds a cutter, and there it is once again. Avery Baker, right place, right time. Once again, Baker hitting him with a little Coke butter cheese. And that one extends the lead once again.
I love the call, Sam. However, we'll go back to the replay here. Martinez able to pick up the ball and run around the outside of that defensive zone that they had set up in front of the crease. It moves the defense and allows Baker to cut inside. A quick pass from Martinez into a quick shot from Baker. And like you said, over a hat trick now. 4 goals, I believe.
Give Baker 37 goals on the season. She is really just racking them up at this point. And the Eagles now in a prime position to be, it just seems like they're really comfortable in the driver's seat right now, just taking advantage of all those missed opportunities as Stoddard wins the faceoff, finds Diversey once again. It was a mishandle, though. And it's going to be turned over, and the Eagles, once again, another opportunity here to put some points on the board.
And if the Eagles let that pass, if the Eagles, they got very lucky there because if Diversey caught that ball very well, would have been a goal. Diversey's so accurate and dangerous from close to the net like that. And might be a free position shot now for Diversey.
As Diversey, as you said, free position here. Floated into Mitchell. And that one no good. Began once again, the great awareness in the goal.
And that was impressive by the Eagles because normally you don't see a play like that on the free position. Diversey kind of faked out of her charge to the net, got it to Mitchell. And Emma Begin had to make a quick recognition of that play. Was able to do so and make the save.
As there's a little scrum forward over there. There's picked up by Viets. Viets finds Baker. She's had a hot hand in this half. She's going to utilize the field in any way she wants to. As good defensive play there from Wong to knock it away. Wong and Baker really going at it now. And Wong scoops it up. And that's another turnover for the Eagles. As ball is loose now. That one's scooped up by Booth. Tried to find Maynard on that play. No good there. And Baker trying to scoop it up. A little confusion on whether or not that play was going to get called back. And a big bump there. That was Bella Scalaro knocking into Baker. And position will go back to the Eagles.
Quite a physical game we've had here so far. That's the second time Avery Baker has been knocked down on a pretty hard hit. Has gotten up both times now. And another body hits the ground out there.
That time Scalaro hits the deck. And possession will go back to the Mariners. Yeah, as you said, Max, a very, very scrappy game in this one. Both these teams really trying to get some momentum heading into the postseason. As Baker gets knocked down again. 2 possessions for the Eagles on the offensive end.
There's going to be a card on this one this time. They've seen enough. It'll be a green card and a woman-up opportunity for the Eagles now.
Not the position you want to be in if you're the Mariners. When you've got Aubrey Mitchell sitting in the penalty box and the Eagles, who have been overall very successful on the offensive side of the field, you don't want them with another opportunity here to score and extend their lead. This one's controlled by Azoff. Over to Benoit. Benoit looking to make a move here. Finds Baker. Baker finds Benoit. Benoit cutting right to the middle. That one poked away by Bose. And skying for it is Combs once again as she finds Scalaro. Scalaro being hounded by Heth over there on that left-hand side. As started, covered by Benoit. She's got room to run. She's going to try to take it past Begin and begin with Began once again. A great heads-up play. Boy, she is having a fantastic game in the goal.
Began makes a crazy save right there. One-on-one was Hazel Stoddard and able to get that and save the woman down goal from the Mariners.
As Martinez will set things up back for the Eagles. She'll look for her offense to get set. She finds Benoit at the top. Benoit makes a move. Tries to find a cutting Baker, gets it to her. Baker makes a move. And a good save there from Bose to not allow Baker's 5th goal of the game. And she finds Mitchell back in after the penalty.
Both goalkeepers playing exceptional right now, Sam. Lots of shots being laid, and a few have gone in, like that one right there.
Haley Stoddard once again just being able to bounce that one in off the miscue from Began. And it's back to a 2-point deficit.
You said a 2-point game now. Both goaltenders played well up until this point and still are. This time Begin lets one in, and Bows on the other side made a pretty good save to set up that opportunity.
Make that goal number 60 for Hazel Stoddard on the year. She is having herself a phenomenal year, just adding on to the accomplishments with that one. And now, that's definitely what you need, Max, when you're already down 2 early on in the game. You just need goals like that from your best player to kind of just get some life back into your team.
And the Mariners are keeping themselves in this game very well. It would be interesting to see how different the score would be if the Mariners had reduced some of those turnovers that they had earlier.
As Lingo wins the draw control, here come the Eagles once again. Finds Wynn all the way on the right-hand side. Over to Baker. She finds Martinez. There's Azoff right there. Here's Gomez. Gomez looking to make a move. Azoff right over there on the other side. She makes a move. A little bit too far left. It'll stay right here with the Eagles. As Lengel picks it up once again. Here is Azoff. Finding Martinez. Martinez. A little shifty move right there. Finds Benoit. Benoit making a move past the defender. There's Azoff. Back to Benoit. And into Baker. And once again, Avery Baker with the score. Baker and Benoit combining for yet another goal. Give Avery Baker number 5 on the game. And the Eagles are back up by 3.
How about the passing from the Eagles on this possession? They did not miss a beat right there. They kept passing it. Everyone was making catches. Pretty fast passes, too. Finally, Benoit able to find Baker cutting across in front of the net. And a very easy goal for her. Her 5th of the day.
5th of the day, 38th on the season. Avery Baker is doing it right now. She is really just coming to her own in this game, and she's just taking over.
For those wondering, having a short or a slight issue with the clock here, we're just under 3 minutes to go in this second period.
As draw control is won by Stoddard. Stoddard being hounded by both Martinez and Lengel, left-hand side. Keeping good composure, though, holding on to the ball. As she'll circle back around, look for a teammate. She finds Mitchell. Mitchell at the top of the key here. She finds Combs. Mariners really slowing it down here. Just over 2 minutes to play here. Husson with a 3-goal lead as the Mariners will look to get back into it. Really slowing it down as they try to do. As that one goes back to Mitchell. Mitchell looking to make a move. No dice on that one. Finds Stoddard. Stoddard trying to find a cutting of Versi. No good there. Looks like Versi got some contact to the head. And it's going to stay here with the Mariners.
It'll be a free position for Diversity, her 3rd of the game.
As Diversity once again, good block by Began. Good heads-up play. That one scooped up by Rebecca Carone. back to Stoddard, and the Mariners will reset. And looks like the Mariners are going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick one, too. Don't go anywhere, folks. You are watching the Husson Eagles Sports Network. And we're back. Just under 2 to play here. Eagles up by 3 over the Mariners. Max, what have the Eagles really done in the second period that has just given them this 3-point cushion here?
Fluidity on offense, I believe, is the key, Sam. Just constantly moving. No one is standing still. It's moving the defense around and creating so many opportunities, whether it's Benoit or Baker, Martinez, or any of the other playmakers out there. They're all doing their part, even if it doesn't show up as goals on the stat sheet for every player.
Yeah, one of the biggest names of the game right now for these teams has been the turnovers. Husson has only 11 when the Mariners have 14, and the caused turnovers has been a very big part as well. Husson has caused 9, and the Mariners only 5, so let's see how things turn around here, as that's Combs getting over to Aversi. Into number 18, that's Frances Spangler seeing her first minutes in the second period. Spangler looking to dictate the pace here. She finds Stoddard, top of the key. That one going to Scalaro. Scalaro being hounded by Martinez.
We're now seeing more movement from the Mariners on offense. Kind of getting everyone involved there, trying to move this defense, and it's working.
As here's Stoddard, finding a cutting woman. That one no good, saved by Began. Scooped up once again. That one knocked away from Mitchell. That's Heth with a big defensive play right there, but the Mariners will regain possession.
A lot of second chance opportunities for the Mariners in this game, whether it's off of a free position shot or a shot like that where Begin's able to make a save but not corral it in the stick. They have had second chance opportunities.
35 seconds left to go here in the first half. As Stoddard will look to get one more point on the board here before we go to the break. Stoddard makes a move. Tries to find a cutter. No good there. Scooped out by Lengel. And here come the Eagles once again.
They got 24 seconds to work with here. Let's see what they decide to draw up.
Along with plenty of room on the turf as well to operate. Here comes Baker. Rumbling down the field. Here comes Lengel. 10 seconds to go. Lengel looks to find her once again. Here she comes. And another one! Oh, whoops. My bad on that one. Looks like she got a... Looks like that one got a little bit... That looks like that one got a little bit too far to the left there.
And I thought so too, Sam. I thought that one was definitely going in. I believe we had a similar situation in our first game where the men were playing, where it hit the side of the net. Thought it went in. We're just pretty quick to jump the gun.
Yeah, just a little bit too quick right there. I thought that one just blooped in on the left side of the net, but nonetheless, We are going into halftime with the Eagles up by 3, 8-5 over the Mariners of Maine Maritime Academy. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. And we're back here at Boucher Field. Second half just about to get underway. Eagles leading the Mariners 8-5 here in the first half. Max, what were the Eagles doing to really get out in front in this game, and what can the Mariners do to kind of battle back?
Just before halftime, I talked about the fluidity of the Eagles' offense, just how they're moving around the defense. Everyone on that team is moving and contributing in some way. So I think that's a huge part of it. And for the Mariners, they've kept this game close, only 3 goals behind of the Eagles right now, and have had success on offense at points. But I think a huge part of their game that's hurting them right now is that transition offense, not really able to get it past midfield all too often. A lot of turnovers in that first half. Certainly something they need to minimize if they want to get back into this game.
15 turnovers for the Mariners in that first half, only 11 for Husson. And as well, Husson has outshot the Mariners on the offensive side. Husson shooting 21 shots, the Mariners only shooting 16. And the biggest point of emphasis for the Eagles has been Avery Baker. She has been on fire in this game. She has scored 5 goals, 5 early goals, and counting in this one. So she's definitely going to be a point of emphasis, not only for the Eagles to continue keeping up their hot streak, but as well for the Mariners to kind of just slow down.
It's almost just makes sense that she's the one coming up big in this game, as she has in so many others this year. Remember, against Morrisville in that 1-point contest, she scored the final goal to put that one away. Just always seems to have that clutch gene down the stretch, and here we are at the end of the season with a chance to secure the 2 seed. And Avery Baker, 5 goals in the first half.
Both teams same starting lineups as last period last half, and we are underway here now in the second. As this one is controlled by Scalaro. She'll start working things around. Here's Mitchell, very involved in that first half for the Mariners. Had a goal of her own. Haley Stoddard had a pair as well. Over to Scalaro. Mariners going back to their default offense, which is just playing very patient, waiting for something to happen before making a move. Looks like they're really trying to utilize that backside of the goal. As Stoddard gets right into the middle. She cuts it right across and gets that one to go. Early goal there for Stoddard. Give her the hat trick on the day. And it's a 2-goal game.
And what a move there by Stoddard. You'll see her break inside here. Wait for her to get the possession here on this replay. Cuts in, catches the ball, little under swim move around the defender, frees up the hands, and lays a fast shot into the goal. One that Begin cannot stop, one of a few.
That is now 61 goals on the year for Haley Stoddard, the junior out of Old Orchard Beach, having herself a fantastic season. And still with 1 more to go, she will be in her senior season next year, where the sky is the limit for her potential here. As she and Lenga will face off in the center once again. Good box out by Martinez. That one nonetheless scooped up by Carone and controlled by the Mariners once again. Here is Scalaro. She finds Diversey, who had a pair of goals in her own right in that first half. Gets into Stoddard. Over to Combs.
They're settling down, and now the Eagles' defense is realizing that there's more movement behind the net, putting up those sticks and making it hard to get into that passing lane from up top, forcing the Mariners to start moving around.
As Whitten tried to find Stoddard on that one. That one scooped up by Lengel. Lengel trying to push. Whitten trying to force her out of bounds. Looking on that one. Trying to find Whitten, and it will stay here with the Eagles.
Yeah, got tipped by Caitlin Schlieb. Midfielder and defensive personnel from Spokane, Maine.
As this one's controlled by Wooden here. Here we are now. Baker once again had the hot hand in that first half. She finds Benoit. Benoit circles back around, tries to find that shot in, and she does! Maddie Benoit give her the hat trick on the day. And once again, the dynamic duo of Benoit and Baker has been TNT Dynamite.
And Benoit with another goal today. Probably one of her best games so far, at least best halves in the first half, and now following it up in this one. Tried to make a move to the outside, was unable to, so no problem. Just cut back inside, get that open space for the shot, and lay it in. And right after the Maine Maritime goal, Husson responds very quickly.
Exactly what you want to do in this kind of atmosphere. And on that goal in particular, out of these 9 goals, 3 of them have been either seen by Baker or Benoit when they're passing to each other. 2 assists for Baker, 1 for Benoit, and 1 for Baker as well. So let's see how the Mariners respond here.
Martinez was hit in the head with the stick on that one. So it'll go the other way for the Eagles.
Both teams staying incredibly aggressive in this third period. As Lengo will circle that one around. Finds a cutting Gomez. Gomez looking for some offense. Good play there from Shilby. Finds Baker. Here's Benoit. Makes a move. Slices that one in. Over to his off, and that one's good to go. Matty Benoit once again with the incredible vision finds his off, cutting to the middle. And the Eagles now 2 straight possessions, 2 straight goals.
It looked like Benoit was going to try and drive towards the net herself on that one. Instead, realizes the defense is closing in and leaves a soft wide open. Lays it over to her, and she puts it on the left side of the goalie. One she could not stop. And suddenly it's a 4-point game.
That puts us off at double-digit goals now on the season. That makes 10 in her first season at Husson, the freshman out of Augusta, Maine, coming from Coney High School. A very good play there from Benoit, who, as well as the 3 goals, having herself a fantastic ball game along with 2 assists. Like we said, 2 of those assists going to Baker and 10 of these Husson goals. So a very balanced game for her as well. And the Eagles now bringing their lead back to 4. This will be Lengo and Stoddard facing off once again. Ball is up. Scrum forward in the middle. And that one's going to be controlled by Stoddard. Started with Veets right in her grill. Double team there from the Eagles. Tries to find Mitchell. Has it right there. Eagles now trying to get back in transition. Here's Mitchell trying to find a cutting Scalaro. No good there. Scooped up by Benoit. And here come the Eagles once again. Benoit, good composure there to keep the ball in her stick. And the Eagles a little bit of an opportunity here as Gomez cuts across the middle to pull things out. Look for a lane. Has a wide open lane to the goal. And looks like that one bounced just off there.
I think it was just off the crossbar. They are discussing it, though. And they'll say that it was a save.
So possession will go back to the Mariners here. Bowles will find checked in Reed Carmichael once again. As Carmichael gets triple teamed on that one. Tries to find Combs. Combs can't scoop it away. Little scrum forward there. 3 Eagles defenders. And looks like there's going to be a foul on Isabel is off on that play. And the Mariners will try to get it back over once again.
Just kind of standing still here. Finally the play underway.
As Shilby works it up the field. Trying to find herself a wide open lane. Gets that burst of speed. Finds Stoddard. Stoddard mishandles. Gets it. Composes it though. Has a lot of room to work. Finds Mitchell. Mitchell with a cutting Aversi and gets that one to go. Right off the top of the goal there. Great pass there from Mitchell and the cutting Aversi. And gave Lillian Diversey a hat trick of her own in the day.
And that's another fast break goal for the Mariners. This has kind of been what's worked for them so far, is catching the Eagles off guard. Mitchell able to get it to Diversey, crossing around the net. And a quick shot that Begin did not have enough time to react to.
For Diversey, that makes goal number 56 on the year. Having herself a very good, fantastic season in her first season, donning the black and the gold for the Mariners, the freshman out of West Gardner, Maine. And as you said earlier in this game, Max, the Mariners are giving the Eagles a lot of tough times right now, but it seems like the Eagles have really controlled a lot of the game on their offensive side of the ball, and that's what's been biting the Maritime right now in this game.
And the Eagles have done a good job there, but now the Mariners doing a better job of not turning it over in transition. Haven't had as many so far in this second half. And they've also won some draw controls to win them some extra possessions.
That was Haley Stoddard once again getting the draw control victory. And looks like Layla Martinez is going to get a green card right there, giving the Mariners a woman up opportunity here.
Their first of the game. Definitely a golden opportunity here to get yourself back into this game if you're the Mariners and make it a 2-goal game. You're only going to have about a minute, though, to try and pull this off.
Absolutely. And when you have someone like Lila Martinez, who last week was the reigning North Atlantic Conference Player of the Week, definitely somebody that's huge, not having on the field if you're the Eagles. As Mitchell makes a move to the middle, tries to find a cutting Diversey. No good there. That one's scooped up by Began, and the Eagles will reset. As Began finds Heth, moving it up the field. Here's Viets. Viets really likes working in those transition takes.
Surprised not to see a little bit more pressure there, as the Eagles are still a woman down. Figured the Mariners might try and save that opportunity, that power play opportunity, but instead they allow the Eagles to make their way down the field.
That's Wooden. Finds Benoit. Benoit trying to make a move. Has Wong right in her face. As Martinez checks back in, finds Azoff. Azoff makes a move to the middle and gets that one to go! Isabella Azoff. What a great play there. Once again, that was Sophia Gomez setting up the play, and the Eagles have extended their lead back to 4.
And you'll see Azoff is going to get this ball and kind of just make her way to the net all on her own. Works around on the outside for a little bit before cutting in. And a great goal there from Azoff. Finding her way inside and putting the game within 2.
A great goal there from Azoff. I believe that puts her at 11 on the year now. As draw control is taken away by Stoddard once again. She's got Martinez right on her hip. As Stoddard looks to make a move into the open field. Looking for some teammates, finds Diversey. Gets that one over to Mitchell. Mitchell making a move to the middle. Finds Scalaro. That one trying to get scooped up by Combs. Benoit with a great pressure. She comes away with that one. And the Eagles will try to reset here. Benoit screaming down the sideline here.
Benoit has been so quick to the ball when it's on the ground. Usually one of the first ones there. That time able to kind of just scoop through and take off all in one motion.
That one a little bit battled for. That one won by Mitchell, who finds Combs. Combs with Devin Viets right in her grill. Back over to Mitchell. Operating once again on that sort of the center line of the field. She finds Stoddard. Back to Mitchell. Here we go. That's Combs. And Scalaro right-hand side. Over to Mitchell. Maritime Academy slowing it down once again. As that one goes into the stick of, that was number 18, Frances Spangler. She regains it though. Finds Mitchell. And Mitchell rifles that one in to go. Left-hand side of the goal. And a great play right there from the Mariners. And it's back to a 3-point deficit.
And Mitchell just makes a cut inside. There was no one on defense for the Eagles in that lane. So she took her opportunity. And the Mariners able to find her inside. You'll see right here, lane sort of just opens up. And Mitchell realizes that, able to receive the pass and put a bouncer on the ground. And game within 3 now.
And it just seems like whenever the Eagles have a chance to, whenever the Eagles get on the board once again, the Mariners just will not go away. And in this kind of game, you will see a lot of that. Just over 8 minutes to play here.
Yeah, it's been a 3 or 4 point game since the pretty much the second quarter. And they've brought it into as close as within 2.
As Martinez looking to win the faceoff here. This one There's a little fight for it over there. That one poked away by Stoddard. Good heads-up play there. Still a little scrum for it. Still loose, picked up by Mitchell. Here comes DeCaro, but that one's scooped away by Carrier. Still scrumming forward over on that right-hand side. Bodies flying everywhere. Maintained, though, by the Mariners.
The ball's still on the ground, finally. Picked back up by Mitchell. Surprised not to see a whistle there, but good job by the refs just letting them play it out. The Mariners will set up for another possession. Try and bring this one within 2 goals.
Mitchell and Coens will be surveying the offense once again, seeing what they have available for options. Mitchell moved to the middle. Here's Stoddard. Looking to make a move. Brought it back out. Here's Mitchell. Cutting into the right-hand side. Finds DeVersey once again. And now it's a 2-point game. DeVersey with 4 goals of her own on the game. And Max, all of a sudden, the Mariners starting to surge a little bit.
And I could not tell from there if this was maybe a behind-the-back shot. It was not. I thought it was at first. DeVersey makes a tough catch in that zone. Defenders all around her. And able to put it by Begin. Like you said, Sam, the Mariners starting to get hot here into this third quarter. Just past the halfway point of the third quarter. A lot of time left. Now the Eagles probably want to start thinking about cherishing their possessions on offense because the last few have resulted in turnovers.
Goal number 58 for DeVersey on that last one. Martinez and Stoddard in the middle. And this one's controlled by Stoddard once again. Able to maintain composure there. As Veets right in their face. Stoddard looking to push the pace. Finds Carone. Back out to Mitchell. Over to Stoddard once again. Now the Mariners really just trying to play their game now. Play at their own pace. Seems to be working those last few plays. As Combs gets that one from Wooden. Mitchell to Stoddard. Stoddard being hounded by Abigail Booth over there. Back to Mitchell. Lost the ball on that one. Controlled once again by Stoddard. And the Mariners will just keep looking for those opportunities on offense here. Stoddard gets around a defender, makes her miss. Finds a cutting Carone. Tried to find DeVersey for her 5th goal of the game. No dice there. DeVersey makes the defender miss. Finds Mitchell. Tries to find a cutter. No good there. That one's scooped up by Began. And here come the Eagles.
Aggressive set there from the Mariners. The Eagles able to come away with it. And here's a fast break.
Martinez really pushing the pace on that one. Finds Gomez. Gomez a bit too high over the crossbar.
Was Abby Wong able to get a stick on the stick of Gomez and alter that shot? Otherwise, it could have been a very easy goal for the Eagles.
Abby Wong having herself a very good defensive game in this one. Rather quiet on the offensive side, but defensively, she's really making her presence feel known. Not letting anybody she's guarding get those opportunities. As Bose will look for some offense here.
And another possession for the Eagles that winds up not even lasting more than 10 seconds on this side. The Mariners really have taken control in this third quarter of the time of possession.
5 minutes left to play here in the third period of action. As that one looked like it was going to be, I believe that was number 6. That was Rebecca Carone getting fouled there, and I think we're gonna have a free possession play right here.
We are, and from the top 2, Carone kind of speedy. Let's see if she gets inside there. Begin with a great save.
Began, an absolutely fantastic heads-up play on that one. That's a huge play on a free position opportunity. Would have brought the score within 1. As here comes Veets, being chased by Carone. Over to Baker. Can't hold on to that one. This is going to be a little scrap. There's going to be a little scrap for this one. Baker fighting for it. With Shilby
able to pick it up. Wow, what a effort by Baker.
As this one's going to be set up. Here's Wooden once again, circling around. Finding Martinez. Over to Benoit. Benoit charging right into the middle of the defense. Gets that one whacked away. Here comes Mitchell. Mitchell finds Carone. Circles around Vietz. Looks to take advantage of the wide open space she's got in front of her. She's got speed. She's tried to find diversity on that one. A little bit too far over her head, and the Eagles will restart. This one will be controlled by Heth. She's looking for a woman. Plays the safe card and finds Began. Eagles now, as you said, Max, a lot of opportunities to score, but just have not been able to convert. So let's see what they could do here to kind of change that.
I think they need to start settling it down. You know, that fast-paced offense sort of worked earlier for them. They need to settle down and start moving around again.
As that's going to be a foul on, looks like Carone. Looks like we have a player down. There's a bit of a collision on that last play.
Talked about the physicality in this game so far today, Sam. This time taking a bigger toll. And we sure hope to see her get up.
They couldn't quite get a number on that one, looks like. But she and I believe that was Abigail Booth ran into each other on that last play. She's a little shaken up on this one. There was a foul on the play, so that will be, it will stay in position of the Mariners when play resumes. As looks like that was number 16, Bella Scalaro, who went down. Really grabbing at that. Seems like her right hamstring. Getting checked out by her training team. Those are the kind of injuries that are very scary on the lacrosse field, Max. You just, of course, at the end of the day, you just want to make sure that everybody's playing healthy and everybody's all right. And
lacrosse is such a tough and physical sport. We've talked about it in this game. We talked about it in the last game that the Eagles men's team had earlier today. All these players are so tough going out there. They're used to taking hits, so when you don't see someone get up right away, it's very scary.
Absolutely, and of course, none of these plays intentional by any means. Both these teams, while aggressive, have been playing very clean playing teams in general as well. They both know how to play the game and play it right. So as you said, seeing anybody go down, it is a very scary sight, especially when the stakes are so high with the playoffs coming on the corner. Having one less woman on the team can be the be-all end-all for some teams. And for Scalaro in particular, she's having herself a very good year. 19 goals on the season, 27 assists, 46 points, along with 17 control turnovers and 24 draw controls when needed. Scalaro is on attack, plays the attack position, but 17 caused turnovers from an attack position is huge. That means that she is causing a lot of turnovers on the offensive end, stopping clears from happening. So if she's not able to return, that'd be a huge loss for her, as she's finally going to start making her way to the sideline, which we're so glad to see. Not putting any pressure on her right leg, but looks like she is up and moving, which is, as you said, a very big sigh of relief for everybody involved. Scalaro, the freshman from Ronkonkoma, New York, like we said, having herself a very good season in her first tenure in the black and gold. Very important part to this Mariners team that is just, again, really full of depth. So, Max, when you're in a game like this where the stakes are very high going into the playoffs and you want momentum on your side, and someone like Scalaro, who we talked about is a very important part of your team, What does the mentality have to be like from here on out?
Well, you as a team just come together and you rally. You got to keep the motivation up. You can't let it be something that eats at you for the rest of that game. You know that teammate, whoever went down, is someone who wants you guys to go out there and fight regardless if she's there or not. And I'm sure that's the situation in the conversation they just had, the Mariners did. Especially, like you said, coming down the stretch here on the outside looking in of the playoffs. They know what they're fighting for, and now they have extra motivation.
Frances Spangler will take the place of Scalaro as she gets 10-2. And on that note, we will be resuming play as the Eagles now have possession once again. Here's Gomez. Looking to make some opportunities here. Just over 3 to play. As Lengel mishandles but collects herself. Finds Whitten backside. Finds the cutting Baker. And a good play there from Ella Bowes to get the stick up just in time.
And kind of strange to not see Avery Baker put that one in the goal. She got 5 on the day so far. This time Bowes able to make a very good point-blank save and save the Mariners from going down 3 goals again. Now they're going to try and set it up on the offensive side, but the Eagles clear defense aggressive once again.
Started really keeping her composure and just maintaining herself as she's working through the Eagles defense here. As she finds Combs. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell operating that middle of the field once again. That one blocked by Began. That was Carone trying to float that one in. But Began, another heads-up play for the Eagles. As here comes Lower on the play. Finds Whitten. Whitten utilizing that left-hand side. Get a call from the official here.
It's going to be a timeout for Husson.
Yep, quick timeout for Husson. Looks like Amanda DeHaze wants to take one. We'll take a quick one, too. Don't go anywhere, folks. You are watching the Husson Eagles Sports Network. And we're back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Eagles up 11-9. Just under 2 to play here. Max, from what we see from both of these teams, I mean, no quit neither of them. Hustle on possession right here. But what have the Mariners done to kind of just turn things around in their favor in this third period?
Possess the ball. They really struggled with that in the first 2 quarters of this game. Came out in the third and really have had a lot of success down on the offensive end. They're moving a little bit faster. They're moving their players around, creating more shot opportunities. And they're pretty pretty aggressive on the defensive side now, too.
At this one handled by Benoit. Benoit with Wong coming out to check her. Benoit making a move to the middle. Looking for some offense. Finds his off. Finds Gomez. Gomez couldn't hang on to it. Scooped up by Baker. Baker has had a quiet third period after scoring 5 in the first half. Over to Benoit. Control by Whitten. Flips that one to Lengel. Right-hand side. Looks to make a move. Wong once again giving her no room to operate. Finds Benoit. Carmichael on her. Benoit making a move to her right. Looking to score right here. Pulls that one back out. Finds Lengel. Lengel moving around to the right once again. Trying to find a cutting Martinez.
And almost a kind of hockey goal right there.
Yeah, a little confused on that one. Looked like Martinez kind of batted it down, but
there was a foul called beforehand.
And it looks like we're going to have a free position opportunity here for Jordan Lengel. As Lengel.
And it'll be another free position opportunity for Jordan Lengel as she's fouled on her way to the net there.
I think that one was on Abby Wong. Wong, an aggressive defender, but that's 2 straight possessions now for a free position opportunity. And we'll see if Lengel can convert here. Tried to float that one to Whitten. No good there. Scrum for it, though. Once again, scooped up by Wong. The ball is still loose. And eventually picked up by Lower. As Whitten will reset for the Eagles. She makes a move. Finds Baker. Trying to find Lengel. A little bit too far to the left. Scooped up by Lengel. Trying to work around her defender here. That's Mitchell. Mitchell not making it easy. Lengel to the middle. Bounce that one in.
It's going to be another free position opportunity for Jordan Lengel. Now her third on this one possession.
Less than 20 seconds left to go here in the third period. Lengel, as you said, her third straight.
Is this one the charm? Not quite.
Just a bit too high over the crossbar there. Eagles still have possession, however. This one looks like Whitten tried to get it over to Martinez. And that one's turned over.
And the Mariners stand up on defense again. Talked about the offense really doing well in this third quarter, but the defense quietly has done well themselves, only allowing a goal or two in that third period.
As we come to the final quarter of play here at Boucher Field, where the Mariners have outscored the Eagles 4-3. And the Eagles now have a 11-9 lead over the Mariners. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back with the fourth period on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. And we're back for the final period of action here on Boucher Field, where the Eagles hold an 11-9 lead over the Mariners of Maine Maritime Academy. And, Max, we've had a really, really solid game for both these teams so far. The Mariners outscoring the Eagles in that third period. So if you're the Eagles, what do you have to do to kind of just get back into your rhythm and put this game away?
Well, we talked about it a little bit earlier, but they started the game very successful by being quick with the ball and making passes and taking shots very quickly. Now the Mariners have sort of picked up on that and have adjusted accordingly on defense. So now if you're the Eagles, I think you got to try and really settle on offense. And you might want to try and find some quick shots, but you really are trying to hold possession.
As this faceoff's controlled by Stoddard. Stoddard going right into the goal and once again gets right to the middle of the crease and scores for the Mariners. Give her fourth goal on the day, and all of a sudden it's a 1-point game.
And that one's just right off the draw from start to finish. You'll see it's one here by the Mariners. And eventually, you'll see now just straight down the lane. Had a wide open lane to the goal. Not much Begin can do about that.
It was just right from the jump. Stoddard got there. That's goal number 62 on the year for Hazel Stoddard. Continuing her dominant streak. As the draw control here.
Eagles really need to win these draw controls and gain possessions. They got beaten out in the last quarter in draw controls by a landslide. Finally able to win one here.
Veets got that draw control. Here comes Baker. Finding Martinez here. Has Benoit. Benoit with a bit of room to operate here. Tried to drive right in. Brought it back out. Finds Baker. Here's Benoit. Benoit cutting to the middle. Loses the ball. Good heads-up play there from Mitchell. And the Mariners have a chance here to tie the ball game.
And a tip pass there. Might give the Eagles another opportunity.
And it sure does. That's Wooden once again. That was Veets on that, just smacking that ball away. Sets up another opportunity here for the Eagles to kind of give themselves a bit of a cushion here. As Martinez couldn't handle the pass. And that's going to be turned over and back into the possession of the Mariners.
I think you should expect the Eagles to run a very aggressive ride defense here against this clear attempt by the Mariners. You already got a double team lined up there, and it's quickly transferred over, but it looks like they're going to at least get around.
As Mitchell loses control of the ball, that one poked away by Lengel and scooped up by Witten. And that one trying to get into the stick of Abby Wong. Wong able to scoop that up. We saw her do this earlier in the game and it resulted in the goal. We'll see what they can do here. Over to Carone. And here's Stoddard. Prime position for scoring here for the Mariners. As she tried to find Diversey for her fifth goal of the game. And there's a scrap forward right into the crease. And still on the ground, picked up by Mitchell. And Mitchell bounces it in to score. Man, a wild sequence there. Seems like everyone was there at the ball. Mitchell, right place, right time, scooped it up. And all of a sudden, we're notched at 11.
Yeah, we've got a tie game now. Something in the second quarter, we thought maybe the Eagles were going to start pulling away. This time, Mitchell just picks up the ground ball as it rolled out of the crowd of people surrounding in front of the goal and puts on a shot. Probably didn't see the shot with all the people standing in the way. Very hard save to make. And we are now tied at 11 with just under 13 minutes remaining in the game.
That's now the third Mariner to have a hat trick in this game. Mitchell now with 44 goals on the season, having herself a stellar campaign in her own right. And now we are notched at 11. We've got ourselves a game. This will be Lengel and Stoddard once again going at it for the draw control. This one scooped up by Veets. Veets very good being there in the position to scoop that away. Was trying to get forced out of bounds. There is Baker. Baker very quiet in that third period. Let's see if she can get on the board here. Finds a player. There's a Zoff on that play. Makes a defender miss. Gets to the middle and gets it to go! Right on the left-hand side. Isabella Zoff. A little Coke butter cheese on that one. And slips it right in to give the Eagles the lead once again.
And you're going to see right here, Sam, Zoff kind of hesitates, and it throws the defense off, making her think she's going to come back out and pass it away. Once she realizes she's faked out the defense, makes her way inside, gets in front of the goal, and lays it over top of the goalie. And the Eagles come back and respond when they need to most.
That is a big-time play there from Azov. I believe that puts her at a hat trick of the day, and that puts her at 12 goals on the season. Coming into this, she had 9. And Azov, a crucial play for the Eagles. So it seemed like they've been struggling on the offensive side of the ball in this second half. So seeing that could really just kind of break the mold for them here. As Viets gets it again. A big-time play there. Ball gets knocked loose, however.
It's going to be a call here. Let's see which way they go, and it's going the Eagles' way.
Staying with the Eagles, here comes Viets. Viets, another opportunity here to score.
And it looks like they're setting up pretty quick. Here's Azov.
Azov once again. Finds Baker. Baker, a big block from Bose. Good reaction play there.
Bose able to make a great save on the doorstep there. Avery Baker had an opportunity, and Bose stepped right in front of it.
As looks like it's going to stay with the Mariners here. It's going to be in the stick of Kaylin Shilby. She has yet to score in her time here at Maine Maritime. It'll go back to Bose, and the Mariners will reset.
There's a stick on the hands of every single one of these Mariners. Clear teams. And some pressure on the goalie from Baker.
Yeah, it looks like Baker's just trying to whack it.
Dangerous situation.
And that one poked away by Martinez, scooped up by Viets, and the Eagles once again another opportunity to score. And that's going to be a foul on Mitchell. Man, what a sequence there from the Eagles.
And it's going to be a card, a woman-up opportunity coming for the Eagles. This is a huge, huge decision for the Eagles. What are they going to do on this opportunity?
A little too aggressive there from Mitchell, trying to get the ball away from Viets on that play. But that will result in Mitchell, who has had a very solid game for this Mariners team, offensively and defensively. That is not a player you want on the sidelines when you're trying to get back into a game.
That is a huge call. And now the Eagles are going to have a woman-up opportunity as we're just about 11 and a half minutes from the end of this game in a one-score game.
As Gomez got pushed on the play by Wong. No call on that. It's going to be scooped up by Viets, and that one will get taken back out. Scrum for the ball. That one picked up by Whitten. She's being hounded by Wong. As she finds Baker. Baker looking for a cutting Viets. Viets lost the handle. A little scrum underneath once again. Picked up by Bose. And it will stay with the Mariners, so they'll try to just reset here. It just seems like after that last play from Baker, there's a lot of pressure going on the goalie. As Lengo comes from behind, intercepted. And here comes
the Mariners. So lucky right there to have that pass fall incomplete. If that was caught by, I believe it was either,
I think it was Benoit on that play. They just she came right in but just could not handle the ball. And then that was 13 Sadie Veloso just coming in and just saving that possession for the Mariners. As Veloso will start with it here, getting double teamed by Gomez and Martinez. Tries to find Combs. That one's scooped up by Martinez. Martinez showcasing her speed. Has a woman. Finds Baker. Baker with some room to work. Has one to beat. Scoops around. Tries to find Gomez. Scoops it back up. And they will reset on the right-hand side. As there's a cutting Baker. Baker moves on the defender and gets it to go! Avery Baker with a big-time play right there. Give her 6 on the day. And the Eagles go back up by 2.
For a second opportunity right from the doorstep. First one didn't go. A great save by Bose. This time, Baker able to net this one inside. Makes a spin move. Directs the defense towards the middle of the goal. And she just steps back outside. Is able to lay it in. Now a 2-point game for the Eagles. As we're just about 10 minutes from the end of this game.
We talked about it all game that Baker is going to be crucial to watch out for if you're the Mariners and crucial if you're the Eagles to have a big game. And boy, has she delivered in this game. She has 6 goals. She has 6 goals, 3 assists, 9 shots.
A great stat line. 5 of those goals coming in the first half. A scoreless third quarter for her, but in the clutch in the fourth quarter, able to put one on the board to give the Eagles a 2-goal lead. However, here come the Mariners.
You're started off the draw control once again, trying to come back, and that one's good to go. Boy, Haley started once again right from the draw control. Just takes off like a jackrabbit all the way to the middle of the field and scores once again to bring the lead back down to 1.
And I got no further analysis on that. You did my job for me on that call. Just right down the lane, able to get all the way there, uncontested by any defense. And just like that, a 1-point game again.
In football, they call that a bull rush. Just no fancy tricks, no nothing about it. Just a straight ahead dash to the center of the field and just gets right to the crease for a goal. And that's huge for Hazel Stoddard. That's goal number 63 for Stoddard. Just continuing to add on to the accolades in her time here at Maine Maritime Academy. As she and Lingle will face off once again. Those draw controls, as you mentioned, Max, very crucial, especially this late in the game. As this one's controlled by Viets.
Especially in a game where transition offense has not come easily for either of these two teams. Draw controls get you that possession.
As Baker makes another move. Double teamed on that one. Looking to reset. She finds somebody, gets it back. Finds Martinez. Martinez loses the handle. That one's picked up by Combs. And the Mariners, once again, another opportunity. But this one, Martinez knocked it down. I think there's going to be a foul on that one. Yeah, foul on Martinez, and that'll be a turnover.
A triple team coming, and that's going to allow an opportunity for number 11, Abby Wong, to make her way down the field. But another turnover in transition, and Viets has got the ball.
Viets has been a right place, right time player for the Eagles, is making those big plays, those small plays that really mean a lot when it really comes down to it. And here's Wooden once again. An opportunity here for the Eagles to give themselves another cushion here. Finds Benoit. Over to, that's a Zoff right there. Here's Baker. Trying to find a cutter right there. No dice. Tries to find Benoit. Benoit was started right in her grill. Started trying to control it, and there she goes. Another goal here. Here comes Carone.
Eagles defense has to get back.
As trying to find Diversey. Diversey with Heth charging right after her. Little scrum on the sideline. Heth trying to get that ball away. And it's going to stay right here. Boy, you got to respect the hustle from Sydney Heth there. Try to get that ball away from 2 Maritime players.
A great effort, Sam, by Heth. And like you said, it might have gone out of bounds on her, but it allows that fast break to be broken up and get the defense down there.
As we are just over 8 minutes to play here in this fourth period, this is really coming down to just those really small plays that we talked about. Eagles up 13-12, and we'll see if the Mariners can tie it up right here. As that was Carone trying to get that off the missed pass from Stoddard. Scrum for once again. That one picked up. That was chased down by Viets. Had Spangler right on her hip. But possession's going to stay right here.
And you feel the intensity for both of these teams. Of course, the Eagles want to secure that 2 seed and a potential home playoff game, while the Mariners are fighting for their chance to even be in the playoffs. And they know their only chance starts with if they can win this game.
As Mitchell finds Stoddard once again. Stoddard getting hounded by the entire Eagles team right there. There's 3 different switches. Stoddard loses control of the ball. Maintains composure, scoops it back up. We'll try once again. This time ran into Montana Carrier on that play. Possession will stay right here.
Going to be 5 seconds on the shot clock.
They got to go fast. And ball is too loose. Good defensive possession there from the Eagles. And here comes Martinez once again pushing the pace. She has got a lot of room to work with here. She finds Baker. Baker moving down the right side of the field. Finds Azoff. Azoff, a move to her left. Gets to the middle. Loses control of the ball there. Finds an open Benoit. Try to set things back up here.
Fast break broken up by that Mariners defense. A huge break for them.
As Martinez gets the pass from Lengel. Makes a move. Finds Baker. And Baker tried to get that one in. A little bit too far right. Will stay here with the Eagles. Good cut there from Baker. Just a bit too hard on that play. As that's Martinez on the play. What a pass there from Natalie Witten. Martinez just cut right to the middle. And the lead is back to 2.
And watch this fake by Martinez once she receives the pass here. It's taken in bounds. Witten gets it to her. A fake of the goaltender made her think she was going high. Ended up going low. Puts it in, and now a 2-goal lead once again for the Eagles with just under 6 minutes remaining in the game. And the Eagles trying their best to pull away, but the Mariners still within 2. Game is definitely not over yet.
Playing in her hometown of Bangor, Layla Martinez's 25th goal of the season comes at a crucial moment in a game where the Eagles would just love to have all the momentum going into the playoffs. And with plays like that, it is really hard to just kind of bounce back from it. But, you know, knowing the Mariners, they've done everything that has to do with bouncing back today. So let's see what they can do here. As the draw control. That one's fought for in the middle. And scooped up by Martinez. And here come the Eagles once again. Martinez really pushing the tempo now. She's got some room. Finds Baker. Can't hold on to that one. Scoops it up. And gets whacked right in the dome on that one. And that could potentially be a card on the play.
And I think it's going to be. It is. Baker has taken the brunt of these hits and the physicality of this game so far. And now she's able to draw a foul that will give them another woman up opportunity.
And not only that, but that foul was going to be on Haley Stoddard, which is, when you're playing at the level she is, that is not the person you want out in this game. Someone who has been really dictating the pace of the game with her ability to push the tempo and just score on those draw controls and just being an overall threat. That is a big loss this late in the game.
And not just offensively, but defensively too.
As Benoit finds Martinez. Finds Witten all the way on the right side. Looking for some cutters here. No dice there. Finds Azoff. Here's Benoit. Benoit surveying the defense. Makes a move to the middle. Gets around a couple defenders. Brings that one back out to Lengel. Lengel looking for a solution here. Finds Gomez. Witten once again. Here's Azoff. Looking for a cutter. Finds Martinez. Martinez bursts of speed and nearly gets that one to go. Off the left-hand side. Will stay with the Eagles. But Martinez once again, almost a huge play there. As Lengel controls this one. Finds Baker. Over to Witten. Top of the turf here. Finds Azoff.
I think part of this power play is also just winding the time down, up 2 goals. Really don't want to give the Mariners any other chance. So they're probably going to wait and try and run down this shot clock.
Shot clock down to 20 seconds. And looks like there's a
free position play for Gomez.
The big possession here for Gomez. Could potentially put this lead up to 3. And she does. Big time play there from Gomez. Took advantage of the free position opportunity. And the lead is back to 3.
Just under 4.5 minutes to go. Going up 3 points is huge. It's not insurmountable for the Mariners, but certainly will be a very tough task if they're trying to get back into it. And now you see more of these playmakers getting involved. First Martinez, and now Sofia Gomez getting involved and on the stat sheet.
Gomez, goal number 26 on the year. And the Eagles now in a pretty good position right now, but the last thing you want to do is get comfortable. When a team like the Mariners has been bouncing back all game, what you really want to do is just keep the pressure on and just keep time as your ally. For the Mariners, time is your enemy at this point. We really just got to up the aggressiveness and just hit the ground running and try to get something going here. As this one is going to be scooped up, still loose, scooped up by Azaf on that play. Out to Martinez, and the Eagles will reset their offense here.
And now they've been winning their draw controls, and you see how the time of possession has shifted since they started winning them again. The Mariners not with a lot of time.
As Lengel made a nice move to the middle, finds Gomez, over to Azaf, mishandle on the ball right there. Fighting for it is Combs, and scooped up by Stoddard, turning over to the Eagles once again. Going to be a foul on that play. And it will stay with the Eagles. The Mariners. As Stoddard makes her way up the right-hand side of the field, getting chased by Baker and Benoit. Benoit trying to force her out of bounds. No dice there. Good composure there from Stoddard. Finds Spangler. Spangler making a move around the crease. Looking for some offense. Makes the defender miss. Trying to find an open teammate here. Finds Mitchell. Over to Combs. And the Mariners now just kind of going back to their original game plan, just kind of waiting for things to happen in the middle of the crease here.
Yeah, and they've got to move quicker than this with just 3 minutes left in the game. And now they'll try and make something happen.
As Stoddard has got Lengel. Lengel looking to use her 6'1" frame to get in the middle of these passing lanes. As that one's taken away, scooped up by Viets, and launched up the right-hand side of the field, trying to find Whitten. That one's scooped up by Abby Wong once again. She's come up very clutch in those moments. We're just trying to clear those balls on the other side of the field. As Collins will control this one. Collins finds Stoddard. Stoddard with Viets and Lengel right in her passing lane. Trying to make something happen here. Makes a move around a defender. Finds a cutter. Tried to. I think that was Diversey once again. Scooped up by Martinez. And here's where the pace quickens up. And that's going to be a foul on Mitchell. Going to stay with the Eagles.
Martinez going to take off quick here. And this final possession here for the Eagles could be the one that puts it away. Under 2 minutes left.
As Martinez slows it down. Eagles now just playing time management. One more goal should do it. Here's Baker. Cuts it in. Just a little bit too far to the left.
And possession's going to go to the Mariners. Last gasp opportunity now, but they've got to move quick.
Less than 2 minutes left to play in the game. You're right, Max. The Mariners need to move extremely fast if they want to have anything happen here. As this one taken away by Viets. And Viets maintaining possession for the Eagles.
And that turnover should do it for the Eagles.
That could very well do it. And looks like Coach DeHaze is going to take a timeout for the Eagles. We'll take a quick one, too. Don't go anywhere, folks. You are listening to the Husson Eagles Sports Network. And we're back for nearly the last minute of action here in the fourth period. Husson with a comfortable 3-goal lead here over the Mariners. And Max, barring any miracles, this should come away for the Eagles as a victory.
Just a great job overall by the Eagles. Had their struggles in the third quarter, but Amanda DeHaze able to devise a plan to get them back ahead by a significant margin. Now 3 goals with just over a minute remaining in this game. And now they look forward to playoffs, Sam, with the potential here, barring any upsets around the conference, of hosting a playoff game.
And it looks like the Eagles are just going to play time management once again, just pass the ball around and just wait for that clock to hit 0 as we are less than a minute away to go here. And as you said, Max, this is going to be a crucial win here for the Eagles just going into the playoffs. And what makes this win especially gratifying for them is their initial start to the season. They really just cannot seem to find a rhythm. They have their moments where they look absolutely dominant, but then other moments where they just look kind of stagnant on both ends. But in these last 3, now 4 games, they've really turned it around.
Once conference play started, I think it was either you or Avery who I was with on one of the broadcasts for the games, and we just talked about how conference play really is the start of the season for these NAC teams, where you really start to turn it up. You finally figured out your chemistry, what plays you want to run, you're experienced, and I think that's exactly what happened with the Eagles. Now 6-1 in the conference.
And as the clock winds down from 5, that's going to do it here at Boucher Field, where the women's lacrosse team comes away with a big-time win over the Mariners of Maine Maritime Academy on Senior Day. Once again, we'd like to give a big shout-out to our seniors for everything they've done for Husson, as their contributions always have been and always will be very much appreciated for us. And Max, let's go over some stats today. For Husson, of course, it was Avery Baker just making things happen on offense, scored 6 goals. Isabel Lazoff and Maddie Benoit with a hat trick each, and Sophia Gomez scored a pair of her own. And for Maine Maritime, Hazel started another dominant performance with 5 on the game. Lillian Diversey with 4, and Mitchell with a hat trick in her own right. But, Max, a very good overall team win for the Eagles today.
Yeah, the Eagles, it started off with Maddie Benoit and Avery Baker getting the majority of the goals and assists, but as we moved into the second half, when they started to struggle in the third quarter, they realized they needed to get that ball to more players. Getting Sophia Gomez and Layla Martinez involved was surely a huge part of pulling away at the end and securing this win.
Absolutely, and that's going to do it here for us on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Special thanks to our PA announcers, our stat guys, and our camera women today for their contributions. Once again, I'm Sam Miller, alongside Max Sturm, saying thank you and good night from the Husson Eagles Sports Network.